God.
Did he call yet?
Wouldn't I have yelled up?
Well, call him again.
I've called him twice. They're looking for him. How is he?
I'm not sure. He's bleeding like crazy.
Oh my God.
It's all over the room. Honestly, I don't understand why people decorate in white. Look, if he doesn't call in 2 minutes, call the hospital.
I'm going to have a cigarette, Ken.
After 18 months, the hell you are. Pull yourself together, will you?
I can't believe this is happening. God! Ken, the phone is ringing! Ken? Hello? Dr. Dudley? Oh, Dr. Dudley, I'm so glad it's you. Your service said you were at the theater.
Is that the doctor?
I never would have bothered you, but this is an emergency.
Is that the doctor?
I'm Chris Gorman. My husband Ken and I are good friends of Charlie Brown.
Is that the doctor?
It's the doctor! It's the doctor!
Well, why didn't you say so?
Dr. Dudley, I'm afraid there's been an accident. I would have called my doctor, but my husband is a lawyer, and under the circumstances, he thought it better to have Charlie's own physician. Well, we just arrived here at Charlie's house about 10 minutes ago, and as we were getting out of our car, we heard this enormous...
Don't tell him anything.
What?
Do not tell him what happened.
Don't tell him?
Just do what I say.
But what about Charlie?
He's fine. It's just a powder burn. I don't want him to know about the gunshot.
But they got the doctor out of the theater.
Tell him he tripped down the stairs and hit his head. He's all right.
But what about the blood?
The bullet went through his earlobe. It's nothing. I don't want him to know.
But I already said we were getting out of our car and we suddenly heard an enormous... What? What did we hear?
We heard...
Just a minute, doctor.
We heard an enormous... thud.
A thud?
When he tripped down the stairs.
Good. That's good. Dr. Dudley, I'm sorry. I was talking to my husband. Well, we heard this enormous thud. It seemed Charlie tripped going up the stairs.
Down
the stairs. But he's all right.
He's sitting up in bed. He'll call him in the morning.
He's sitting up in bed. He'll call him in the morning.
You'll
call you in the morning.
You're very sorry you disturbed him.
I'm very sorry I disturbed you.
But he's really fine.
Thank
you. Goodbye.
Where are you going?
Him! Thank him and goodbye.
Oh, thank you and goodbye, doctor. What? Just a minute. Any dizziness?
No dizziness.
No dizziness. What? Can he move his limbs?
Yes, he can move everything. Get off the phone.
They got him out of Phantom of the Opera. Yes, he can move everything. What? Any slurring of speech?
No slurring of the speech.
Don't yell at me, he'll hear it. No slurring of speech.
I've got to get back to Charlie.
Any what? Any ringing of ears?
I can't believe this. No, tell him no.
Yes, a little ringing in the ears.
I told you to say no.
It sounds more believable to have ringing.
Jesus Christ.
Who? His wife? Myra? Yes, Myra's here.
No. She's not here. Don't tell him she's here. He'll want to speak with her.
Dr. Dudley, my mistake. I thought she was here, but she wasn't.
She just stepped out. She'll be back in a minute.
She just stepped back. She'll be out in a minute. Yes, I'll tell her to call. Okay, thank you, Dr. Dudley. Enjoyed the show. Ken and I saw it, and we loved it, especially the second act. Really? Who's playing the Phantom tonight?
Are you going to review the whole damn show?
Oh, Charlie's calling me. Just a minute, Charlie. He sounds a lot better. I have to go. Yes, doctor, I will. Don't you ever do that to me again! He must suspect something. I didn't get his name right once.
Look, if anyone else calls, don't answer it.
Then why did you tell me to answer that one?
Because I thought the bullet went through his head, not his earlobe. Look, fix me a double vodka, will you? I left Charlie standing in the shower.
If he drowns, you're making that call. I don't know why we're always the first ones here. Never came late once in our lives. Someone else could have dealt with all this. Oh, shit! Ken! Oh, damn.
Who's that? Who is that?
Am I near the door? Do you see people in here? You think I'm on roller skates?
Just let me think a minute, okay?
Oh, take your time, because I don't answer doors. I Dr. Dudley.
Look, it's got to be Lenny or Ernie or one of the others. We've got to let them in.
You've got arms, reach down.
I've got to dry Charlie off and bandage up his ear. Look, just give me a few minutes to figure out how to handle this. Just don't tell them what happened, okay? Can't you stall them?
His best friends are coming to his 10th anniversary. His wife isn't here. He shoots himself in the earlobe, and I'm supposed to make small talk when they come in?
Attempted suicide is a criminal offense, not to mention a pretty ugly scandal. Look, Charlie is the deputy mayor of New York. He's my client and my best friend. I've got to protect him, don't I? Look, just play the hostess for a few minutes while they come in, and...
Play the hostess? There's no food out, there's no ice in the bucket, and where's the help? Where's the cheese dip? Where's Myra? What am I supposed to do till you get back? Play charades? I'm lucky I can still speak English.
You are a lawyer yourself. Can't you figure out something to say?
Contracts. I draw up legal publishing contracts. If someone walks in that door and wants to make a deal, I can handle that.
Take it easy, okay? I'll be right back.
Put some slippers on Charlie and tell him to answer it.
Look, calm down, will you? Drink my vodka.
And why is a vodka better than 2 puffs of a cigarette?
Because they know you quit. If they see you smoking in here, they'll know something's wrong.
You mean falling at their feet is going to look any better?
Just...
Claire, darling, you look beautiful. Where's Lenny?
In the car, we had an accident. Brand new BMW, only 2 days old. The side door smashed in. Don't tell Charlie and Myra, I don't want to ruin tonight for them.
Oh my God, are you hurt?
My lip is swelling up. Oh my God, I look like a trumpet player.
Where's Lenny?
He's coming. He's walking slowly. He got whiplash. Seatbelt went right around his neck and pulled him straight up. I left him dangling.
Oh, sweetheart, I am so sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Just don't tell Myra. This party means so much to her.
Hi, Charlie. Hi, Myra. We're here, kids.
They're upstairs, Lenny.
Did she tell you what happened? Some stupid bastard shoots out of his garage like a Polaris missile. I've got 4 doors on one side of the car now.
How does your neck feel?
Stretched out over to one side. I look like a Modigliani painting.
Can I get you a drink or anything?
I don't think I could swallow past my shoulders.
Of all nights for this to happen.
Oh, here's their gift. Stupid glass. If someone brings a bottle of glue, they'll have a nice gift.
I could have lost the tip of my tongue. I'd be speaking Gaelic for the rest of my life.
A brand new, spotless car, never touched by human hands, brushed and polished by 4 old German women in Munich, and now it looks like a war memorial. Hello? Is Dr. Dudley there, please?
Dr. Dudley?
Yeah, I have a little whiplash injury. I see. Do you know what theater he's
Oh,
in?
God, I need a cigarette so badly.
Could you? It's important. I'm at 914-473-2261. Thank you very much.
I've got to settle my stomach. Is there anything to eat? Some canapes or something?
Gee, I don't see anything.
No canapes? Where's the cook me lie?
I think you mean Mei Li. I didn't see her. I think she's off this week.
The week of their anniversary party?
She had to go back to Japan. Her mother was sick.
Mei Li is Chinese.
I know. Her mother was visiting Japan.
I can only look up. I hope tall people are coming to this party. Where's Ken?
Ken? He went to the bathroom.
And where are Charlie and Myra?
Still getting dressed.
They're not ready yet? We had a car accident and we're on time.
My lip is getting gigantic. I don't think I have enough lipstick to cover it.
No nuts or pretzels. I haven't had lunch yet today. 3 damn audits with the IRS on an empty stomach. Claire, get me a Diet Coke and something to munch on.
Where are you going?
To the John? I haven't had a chance to do that either.
There's a guest powder room down here.
Well, isn't Ken using that one?
No, he's using the one in the guest bedroom upstairs.
Well, why didn't he use this one?
I don't know. He said he had to go badly and ran upstairs.
If he had to go so bad, the downstairs is closer.
You know how it is when you have to go badly. You don't want to stop running.
But it's a shorter run.
Lenny, it's not an Olympic event. Why don't you just go?
That's why they build guest bathrooms. Ugh, if Dr. Dudley calls, I'll be right out.
Claire, we need to talk.
What is it?
I'm coming apart at the seams.
Your dress?
No, my nerves. I'm gonna crack.
I can see. Your hands are like ice. Something's going on here, isn't it?
Oh, God, you're so smart. You're so good to see things.
You're scaring me, Chris. Tell me what's happening.
Well, all right. Ken and I arrived here 10 minutes ago, and as we were getting out of our car, we heard the sound.
Oh, hey, Claire, you look lovely.
Yes, I was just telling her that. She looks enormously well, doesn't she? Isn't that the dress you wore for cerebral palsy?
No, I got this for sickle cell. Hi, Ken.
Where's Lenny?
In the John. Where's Charlie and Myra?
Still getting dressed.
Still getting dressed. So, how's the new BMW? Is Len happy with it?
Delirious.
Did he get all the new features he asked
More
for?
than he asked for.
Great.
Are you through in the bathroom, Ken? I have to go myself.
I think Myra's still in there.
Then I'll use Mei Lee's. Call me if she gets back from Japan.
Get up here, quick. Hurry up. What did you tell them?
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
I couldn't follow it. I was talking too fast. Why don't we tell them the truth? They're going to find out anyway.
Because I don't know the truth yet. Look, Charlie's still mumbling. Get in there, he wants to see you.
See me? Why does he want to see me?
He's crying like a baby, I can't stop him. He needs a woman.
To do what?
To cry on. Look, I can reason with him, but I can't comfort him. Just get in there for 2 minutes and let him cry on your shoulder, for Christ's sake.
Is he still bleeding? I paid $1,200 for this dress.
Hey, Lenny!
Oh, Jesus. Hi, Ken. Did you hear about the BMW?
Yeah, congratulations. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
To the John.
Didn't you just go?
Yes, but not enough. I'll be right with you.
This is very weird.
Give me the pretzels.
There's plenty of food, but nothing's cooked.
Why didn't you open this first?
There's a duck, roast ham, smoked turkey, all defrosting on the counter. There's pasta sitting in a pot with no water. Everything's ready to go, but no one's there to start it. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Not as strange as Ken peeing twice in a row. Have you got something sharp, a nail file or something?
Chris started to tell me something, and then she clammed up.
The door on my BMW opened like tissue paper, but this thing is like steel!
Her hands were as cold as ice, and she couldn't look me straight in the eye.
You know, this would be a safe place to keep your jewelry. God damn it!
And why are they taking so long to get dressed? What's that all about, huh?
What are you so suspicious for? Give the people a chance to come down.
Oh, you don't notice anything wrong?
Yes, I noticed. I noticed the towels in the bathroom were piled up in the sink and not on the rack. I noticed there was only a sheet and a half left on the toilet paper. I think it's sloppy, but not a scandal.
Really? Well, I wouldn't rule out a scandal.
You think I don't know what you're talking about? I hear what goes on. I hear the gossip. I hear the rumors. And I won't listen to that crap, you understand? He is my friend, and she is the wife of my friend.
Fine, okay, then forget it.
I don't listen to filth and garbage about my friends.
I said forget it.
All right, come here.
What's wrong with here?
They could hear us over there. Here is better. Will you come here, please? All right, it's not good.
What's not good?
What I heard.
What did you hear?
Will you please be quiet?
Why? We haven't said anything yet.
Okay, there's talk going on around about Myra and... This hurts. Could you stand on the other side? I can't turn. There's talk going on around about Myra and Charlie. Only no one will say it to my face because they know I won't listen.
I'll listen. Tell it to my face.
Why would you want to hear stuff about our best friends? He's my best client. He trusts me. Not just with investments and taxes, but personal things.
I don't do his taxes. What are the rumors?
Jesus, you won't be satisfied until you hear, will you?
I won't even sleep with you until I hear. What are the rumors?
Okay. Your friend, Myra, upstairs, is having herself a thing, okay?
What kind of thing?
Do I really have to spell it out for you? A thing, a man, a guy, a fella, a kid, an affair! She's doing something with someone on the sly, somewhere, and it's not with Charlie.
You don't know that. You only heard it. You haven't seen it.
Well, of course I haven't seen it. Do you think they'd invite me to come along? What's wrong with you?
You are so naive. It's incredible. Get real, Lenny. Myra's not having anything with anybody. Your friend Charlie, however, is running up one hell of a motel bill.
Charlie? My friend Charlie. No way, not a chance. He wouldn't even look at another woman.
He may not be looking at her, but he sure is doing something to her.
Will you please be quiet? Now, where did you hear this?
Someone at the tennis club told me.
Our tennis club?
What is it, a sacred temple? People gossip there.
Christ. Bunch of hypocrites sitting around in their brand new Nikes and Reeboks destroying people's lives. Who told you?
I'm not going to tell you because you don't like the person anyway.
What's the difference if I like him or not? Who told you?
Carol Newman.
Carol Newman. Carol Newman, I knew it. I always hated that bitch. She's got a mouth big enough to swallow a can of tennis balls.
Hey, you two, how's it going?
Just fine, Ken.
Had anything to eat yet?
Just a plastic bag.
Wait, be right back.
Wasn't it Carol Newman who started the other rumor?
What other rumor?
The rumor that you and I were breaking up?
No, that wasn't Carol Newman.
It wasn't? Then who was
It
it?
was me.
You started that rumor?
You, me, the both of us. When we were thinking about separating, didn't we go around telling everybody?
We told friends. That bitch told strangers.
Do not call Carol Newman a bitch to my face. Besides, she didn't even start the rumor about Charlie. Someone else at the club told her.
Well, then who was the one who told her?
Harold Green?
Harold Green. Who the hell's Harold Green?
He's a new member. He was just voted in last week.
I never voted for him.
Yes, you did, by proxy. We were in Bermuda.
I don't believe it. This damn proxy new member spreads rumors about my best friend. Who does he play tennis with?
He doesn't play tennis. He's a social member. He just eats lunches there.
This ass is a non-playing proxy social new member who just sits around, eats lunches, and spreads rumors. What does he do for a living?
He sells BMWs.
Did anybody else come in yet?
Not to speak of, no.
Is anything wrong?
No, why does something seem wrong?
You mean aside from the fact that there's no food, no guests, no host, no hostess, and that you and Chris only ever appear one at a time and never together? Yes, I'd say something was wrong.
Okay. You guys want to sit down? All right, look, I can't keep this quiet any longer. We have got a big problem on our hands.
Aha! What did I just say, Claire?
You just said, aha. What is it, Ken? Tell us.
It's Charlie. Charlie's been shot.
What?
Shot?
Oh my God!
Take it easy. He's all right. He's not dead.
He's all right?
He's not dead?
He's alive. He's okay.
Oh, thank God he's alive.
Where was he shot?
In the head.
In the head? Oh my God!
All right. It's just a superficial wound.
Well, where did the bullet go?
Through his left earlobe.
The earlobe. That's not bad. I have holes in my earlobes and it doesn't even hurt.
I saw this coming, I swear. The truth, Ken. Did she do it?
Who?
Myra, for Christ's sakes, who else would it
Why
be?
would Myra shoot Charlie?
You don't know what's going on.
You haven't heard?
No, what's going on?
Charlie's been having a hot affair with someone.
It's not hot. No one ever said it was hot. You never heard it was hot. It's an affair, a plain affair.
Who told you this?
Well, no one told me that. What I heard was that Myra was having a thing.
A thing with who?
A man, a guy, a fella, a kid, who knows?
Someone else told me it was Charlie who was having the affair.
What's someone else?
Some gossipy trollop from the club named Carol Newman.
She is not a trollop, and she only told me what Harold Green told her.
Who's Harold Green?
Some damn proxy social new member who just comes to the club to eat lunches and spread rumors.
Well, it seems to me it was Charlie who was having the affair if Myra was hysterical enough to shoot him.
Myra didn't shoot Charlie. Charlie fired the gun. He tried to kill himself. It was attempted suicide.
Suicide? Oh my God! I don't believe it!
Oh, yeah, it's all right. It's enough grieving.
Charlie!
It's all because of that no good Harold Green. That man is out of the club. I can get the votes.
But can we stick to the main topic here? Nobody knows if anybody had an affair. I don't know why Charlie shot himself.
Well, how's Myra?
Oh my God, she must be a wreck.
Yeah, I should go up to her. Let me go up.
No, don't go up to her. Look, there's no point in going up to her. She's not up there. She's gone.
She's gone? Charlie shoots himself in the head and Myra leaves the house?
She wants out on him now. Now, when he's laying up there with a bullet in his ear. The bullet's not in his ear. It went through his ear. Will you listen to me, please? Look, maybe she wasn't even here when it happened, okay? Chris and I were driving up the driveway when we heard the shot, and, well, I went up to the front door, but it was locked, so I rushed around back and I broke in through the kitchen window.
I saw that. I thought maybe Mei Lee broke the window and Myra fired her, but I didn't know then that Mei Lee's mother was sick and
Just stop talking. Let me and Ken talk. You just listen. So you broke in and rushed upstairs. Was he on the floor?
No, he was sitting up in bed. The television was on, some evangelist show. There was a bottle of Valium on the nightstand, and he was barely conscious. I figured he takes a couple pills to make himself drowsy, puts the gun up to his head, but starts to fall asleep when he pulls the trigger and blows a hole through his earlobe.
Is that blood on your shirt, Ken?
Where?
Below the second stud?
Oh, crap. I didn't see that. That's not gonna come out, will it?
That's what you're worried about? A stain on your dress shirt?
I don't give a damn about my dress shirt. I'm trying to prevent Charlie from getting a suicide rap. Look, when the others come in here, I don't want to have to explain to them how I got blood on my nice tux shirt.
Oh, you could borrow one of Charlie's.
He's 2 sizes too big for me.
I don't think they'd notice your cuffs if Charlie has a big bandage on his ear and Myra's not even at the party.
Let the man finish the story, will you please? Did he tell you what happened? Did he say why he did it?
No, not a word. But he was half conscious.
Well, did he leave a note or anything?
He had a slip of paper in his hand, but... Well, I tried to grab it from him, but he tore it up and threw it in the John. He flushed it before I could get to it.
This is not happening. I am not hearing this.
Did you call the police?
No, just the doctor. But we told him he tripped down the stairs and hit his head. As long as he's all right, I didn't want to make this thing public.
We have to call the police. This man is deputy mayor of New York. We're talking front page of New York Times. Pictures of Charlie with his suit jacket over his head.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to avoid until we figure out what happened.
If we keep this quiet, we're all accessories. I deal with the IRS boys. I'd be the first one they'd go after.
Why would they go after you?
With attempted suicide, they'd open up everything. They'd want to see his books, his portfolio, his entire financial picture. They'd want to know how a deputy mayor could afford a big house like this.
Well, that's no secret. Myra's a wealthy woman. She bought the house.
She did? I didn't know that.
You hear? Now tomorrow it'll be all over the tennis club.
Look, I'm not bringing the police into this until I have to. And I don't know what you're so worried about, unless you've got something to hide that you don't want the IRS to know about.
Are you accusing me of something? I'm the one who wanted to bring in the police. Maybe you're the one who has something to hide. You make up his contracts, you made up his will.
Are you accusing Charlie and I of attempting to defraud the city?
Yeah, I hear a car pulling up.
If you're not going to call the police, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
You're telling me what I'm not going to do?
It's pulling up the front driveway.
Suppose the neighbors heard the gunshot and have already called the police.
Well, I'll deal with that problem when it arises.
Suppose the car is the police. Then the problem has arisen.
It's a Volvo station wagon.
A Volvo?
A Volvo. See, now I bet you're worried it's the Swedish police.
It's Ernie and Cookie.
Ernie and Cookie?
Why didn't you say so?
Why didn't you listen?
Ken, Myra and I are having trouble with her zipper.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
They know.
About Myra's zipper?
We know Myra's not here. Ken told us.
Oh,
They're stopping to look at our BMW.
did you tell them about Charlie cutting his ear shaving?
I told them about everything. The gunshot, the earlobe, the flush note down the toilet, everything.
Why didn't you tell me that you told them? They must think I'm an idiot.
How's Charlie?
He fell asleep. He's hugging the pillow with his thumb in his mouth.
They're coming up to the house. I can't believe she's wearing a dress like that to a party like this.
So what do? Do we tell them or not?
Why not? Ernie is Charlie's analyst. Everything you tell your analyst remains confidential.
What his patients tell him. We're not his patients. His patients is asleep, sucking his thumb.
I can't believe I'm paying a babysitter for this night.
So what did we decide? Do we call the police or not?
I say no. Cookie has her cooking show on television. Suppose she accidentally says something on the air.
On a cooking show? Do you think she gives out suicide recipes?
Look, I still think we say nothing until I figure out what happened. Better safe than sorry. Claire, you want to grab the door?
Chris, get us some drinks. Let's look like we're having fun.
So what is it? We're telling Ernie, but we're not telling Cookie?
We're not telling either one of them. I'm sorry we told you. Just get the door.
Claire, wait. Wait until I go upstairs. Maybe if Charlie wakes up, I can get the full story from him.
I took the Valium away from him. I hid them in the medicine cabinet.
Gee, Chris, what a great place to hide medicine!
So then, Miss Thatcher replies, I don't know, perhaps it's in my umbrella stand. Yes, we're ready, we're ready!
Cookie!
Oh, God, that is so funny, Lenny. You should have been an actor, I swear.
Everybody, it's Ernie and Cookie!
Hi, Cookie. Hi, Ernie.
Chris, hello, Lenny.
So, go on with the story. What did Mr. Gorbachev say?
Mr. Gorbachev? He said, I don't know, I never ate the cat food before.
Sorry we're late. Did we miss much?
Oh, you have got to get Lenny to tell you the story about Mrs. Thatcher and the cat food.
Sounds funny already.
Everyone looks so beautiful. Cookie, I am crazy about that dress. You always did up the most original things. Wherever did you find it?
Oh God, this old thing. It's over 60 years old. It was my grandmother. She brought it from Russia.
Didn't you wear that for muscular dystrophy in June?
No, emphysema in August.
Oh, what a pretty cushion. Is that for Charlie and Myra?
No, it's for my back. It went out again when I was dressing.
You all right, honey?
I'm fine, babe.
You and your back problems, it must be awful.
Oh, it's not that bad. I can't sit down or stand back up.
Hey, Lenny, is that your BMW out front? Looks like you put a lot of miles on it in 2 days.
This guy shoots out of his garage and blindsides me. The car's got 12 miles on it and I've got a case of whiplash you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I've had whiplash before. Excruciating. My best friend had it for 6 years. This looks nice. Who brought this? Oh no, my back! Did I break anything? What was it?
Stooping glass.
Oh no, don't tell me. Lenny, Claire, I'm so sorry.
It's all right, honey. It was an accident. We'll replace it, of course.
Sure, if you want to, I don't care.
What about a drink, everyone?
I'll have something.
Oh, what do you want to get?
I'm right near the bar.
You're all gonna get me a drink? Such friendly people. I'll have a bourbon, please.
Should have let what's-her-name pick it up. Mulu.
I think you mean Maylene. Here you go, Ern.
Thanks.
Where's Ken?
Ken? Ken's with Charlie.
And Myra?
Myra's with Ken. They're waiting for Myra to get dressed.
Oh!
What is it?
A spasm. It's gone. It just shoots up my back and goes.
You all right, Poops?
I'm fine, puppy.
Say, let's all head outside. It's such a beautiful evening.
Okay, you kids. What's going on here?
What do you mean?
You don't think I don't notice everyone's been acting strange? 3 people want to get me a drink. Chris wants to hear this funny story. Lenny wants to get us all outside. You're all creating a diversion. Why? I don't know. Am I right?
No wonder you're such a high-priced doctor. Okay, someone's going to have to tell them
Tell them what?
about the surprise.
What surprise?
The surprise about the party.
What surprise about the party?
Well, I think it's the cutest thing. Isn't it, Claire?
Oh, God, yes.
Tell them about it.
No, you tell it so much better than I do.
I think I'm going to have to sit down again.
I've got a cushion, the cushion.
Here it is. You all right, chicken?
I'm fine, Pops. So what's the big surprise about?
The surprise. The surprise for Charlie. Charlie's surprise. Well, Charlie and Myra decided, because they were going to have their closest friends for their 10th anniversary, that they weren't going to have any servants.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that terrific? No Maylee, no anybody.
Uh-huh.
No help, just us.
How is that terrific?
Because we're all going to pitch in like in the old days, before money, before success, like when we were all just starting out. Those were the best times of our lives, don't you think?
No. I hated those times. I love success.
But don't you find these are greedier times, lazier, more selfish? Nobody wants to work anymore.
I work 14 hours a day. I cook 37 meals a week. I cook on my television show. I cook for my damn dogs. I was looking forward to a relaxed evening, but I don't want to spoil all of the fun. What do we have to do?
We have to cook.
Great. You mean all of us in the kitchen together?
Everyone except Charlie and Myra. Claire and I told them to stay up there and relax. We'll call them when we're ready.
What are we supposed to
Oh,
make?
it's all laid out. There's a ham, smoked turkey, duck and pasta.
Ham, roast duck, that's too much cholesterol for me.
We didn't come here to live longer, Ernie, just to have a good time.
I just don't understand why we came in our best clothes to cook a
That
dinner.
is not your best clothes. It's a 50-year-old Polish dress.
A 60-year-old Russian dress?
The dress is hardly an issue worth arguing about.
I didn't say we wouldn't cook it.
She didn't say we wouldn't cook it. What are you guys getting so worked up
All
about?
right, Ernie, let's now turn this into group therapy, please.
Oh, Claire, this is nothing like group therapy. You, of all people, should know that.
Oh, terrific, Ernie. Let's tell everyone about your Thursday night group.
Why are Ernie and I being attacked? We just walked in the door.
Please lower your voices. We're going to spoil the surprise for Charlie and Myra.
What surprise! It was their idea!
Listen! I don't want to take the blame for ruining the party. I'll do all the cooking and Ernie will do the serving.
Honey, no one's asking you to do all
No,
that.
If it makes her happy, she can clean up too.
Okay, then it's settled. Just give me 45 minutes. I swear this is going to be the best dinner party we've ever had. Oh my God!
Oh, give me a break.
What the hell was that?
It's all right. It's okay. It's all under control. Hi, Ernie. Hi, Cookie. Chris, could I see you up here for just a minute?
Would you all excuse me for a minute? I hate when this happens.
Am I crazy? Or was that a gunshot?
A gunshot? No! I think it was a car backfiring.
In Charlie's bedroom.
Ernie, maybe you should go up and see.
Why? Chris and Ken and Charlie and Myra. There's more of them than us.
You can't just ignore a gunshot. Ernie, please go up and see.
No! I know exactly what it was. It was a balloon. They've been blowing up party balloons up there all day.
What kind of balloon was that? The Goodyear blimp? I'm going out.
Then who's going to get dinner ready? Charlie and Myra must be starved. You and Cookie get started. I'll have a white wine spritzer, Ern. Claire, put on some music. Call me if Dr. Doolittle calls.
Still think it sounded like a
I'll get it.
shot.
Help me up, Ern. Get dinner started.
Hello? Dr. Cusack? Yes, he is.
Oh,
Who
is
is
that
it,
for
please?
me?
It's a conference call. Mr. and Mrs. Klein, Mr. and Mrs. Pratt.
Oh, it's my Friday night group. I have a telephone session with them.
Go on, honey. I can get up myself.
He's coming, folks. Hello? Yes, it is. Oh, my husband just called.
Who's on the phone?
Yes, I'll tell him. Dr. Dudley's service.
Oh my God, what's that?
It's Cookie.
It's all right. I do this all the time. It takes the pressure off my back.
Where's Ernie?
He's in there. He had a session with his Friday night group.
They're all in the kitchen?
No, on the telephone.
You're back again?
No, little shirt pins on the floor.
She must be fun to live with.
What happened upstairs? Is Charlie all right?
Charlie's all right. Ken wanted to hide the gun in the closet so Charlie wouldn't find it. He tripped over Charlie's slippers and the gun went off right next to his head. He can't hear a thing from both ears.
Ken or Charlie?
Ken! Charlie was out cold from the Valium.
No, they hung up. I already took the message.
You couldn't tell me that when I was in the balcony? What did he say?
Dr. Dudley already called this number and he doesn't want to be called out of the theater again.
I'm getting a new doctor. I'm not putting my life in the hands of a drama critic from Mount Sinai Hospital. Hello, this is Leonard Gans again. Dr. Dudley did not call this number. Please have him call me back, it's important.
So what did Ken want Chris upstairs for?
To call Ken's doctor to see what to do about his ears. He wouldn't be able to hear what the doctor was saying anyways. I've got to get back upstairs.
So you're saying she told the doctor a gun went off? Well, then she'll have to explain about Charlie.
No, she was going to say Ken was outside and a manhole cover blew up next to his ear.
That's a good idea.
Except for the doctor wasn't in. His services said he was at the theater. There must be some kind of flu going around on Broadway. They purposely wait till I get to the top of the stairs. Answer that, will you?
This is all so confusing. I need a bookmark in my head or something. Hello? Oh, Dr. Dudley, thanks for calling back. You want to speak to him?
No, I'm taking a stress test. Of course I do.
You know, if Ernie can't figure out something's wrong here, I'm not going to his group anymore.
Hello, Dr. Dudley? Oh, thank you for calling back. Well, some idiot hit me in my BMW about 20 minutes ago. I've got a little whiplash. Charlie? Charlie Brock. No, I wasn't calling about Charlie. Why? Jesus, he's Charlie's doctor too. Yes, Charlie's all right. He's just resting. Chris, yes, you know Ken and Chris? Yes, I think she did call. He's Ken's doctor too.
Maybe he has a franchise.
Make yourself busy. Put on some music. Hello, Dr. Dudley, I'm sorry. A cold compress? Good idea. Please hold while I get Chris. Which button rings in Charlie's room?
Why? Who's gonna hear it up there?
Jesus, you are a pain in the ass. Hello? What? Oh, yes, my wife has a pain too. No, it's no bother. Please hold while I get Chris. We owe this guy a gift. Let's give him Cookie as a patient. See where Ernest is my drink, will you?
Hey, I thought I heard Lenny in here. I have a spritzer.
Oh, I'll hold on to it for him. How's Cookie?
Not too well. I gave her some aspirins for her back, but she dropped them in the sauce.
Good, then we'll get rid of our headaches.
Did Lenny say what that sound was?
Gunshot?
Ah! It was a gunshot!
No, I was referring to the sound you thought was a gunshot.
It wasn't a balloon, I know that.
No, a can of shaving cream. It exploded.
Shaving cream exploded.
It's all right, it washes off.
Incredible.
Ernie, I've got some garbage bags for you to put out.
I'm not finished talking with my group yet.
They're still fighting with each other. I put them on hold.
It'll clear up in a minute. These things don't last long. You think it'll last long? Just go lie down in the guest room for a while, Ken. You'll feel better. Well, maybe if I lie down in the guest room for a while.
What did the doctor say to Chris?
He referred her to another doctor. He wasn't feeling well himself. Where's my spritzer? My neck's killing me.
Your sister? Is your sister here?
My spritzer! Come on, Ken, I'll heat up that towel, man.
But don't tell your sister about Charlie. Not till we hear the full story.
Claire, I've got a problem. Can you help me? Ernie went out the back door, and my hands are covered in grease. Can you let him in?
Sure, we would all miss him terribly.
I purposely went around so you wouldn't have to go to the door.
Oh, hi! Where's Claire? She went in the kitchen to let Ernie in. Oh, okay.
Well, there you are, Cookie. The water's boiling over on pasta.
Why didn't you turn it down?
I don't know. I don't watch your show.
Give me a bag of ice, will you?
I'm beginning to feel like one of my patients.
Well, everything is just fine.
It's all right. They're in the kitchen.
Oh, God, I would smoke a Havana cigar if I had one. I'm getting hives into my arms. Did you hear about Ken? He's dead.
He's better off. He's out of this thing now.
Why are we protecting Charlie this way? Ken's deaf, Lenny can't turn his neck, Cookie's walking like a giraffe, and I'm getting a blood condition. For what? One more gunshot, the whole world will know anyway.
The whole world isn't interested. Paraguay and Bolivia don't give a rat's ass.
There's another car coming up the driveway. Was anyone else invited?
Harry and Joan, but they canceled. They went to Venezuela, but they said they'd call tonight.
From Venezuela?
Gee, maybe they will hear about it in Bolivia.
So who's coming up the driveway?
Maybe it's Myra. Maybe she's come back.
Myra drives a Porsche. This is an Audi.
Ask Ken, he might know.
Ken's reading lips right now. I don't think he can pick up on Audi. Jesus, what the hell was that?
Cookie just blew up the microwave. What else?
Just go inside and see what happened. Claire, go to the window and see who's coming. I'll go in and check on Ken and Charlie. Oh, Christ, I feel like I'm at the damn Alamo. Damn it, I burned my fingers hot! Oh, God, it's hot!
Oh, dear.
Instead of a nutcracker, that hurts!
What happened?
Cookie dropped her ice bag and slipped against the stove. The hot platter was about to fall on her, so I lifted it up, and then I dropped it on the table, and it broke the water pitcher, and the glass shattered her arm, and now she's bleeding like hell. I got a dish towel on her arm, and I wrapped her against the cabinet, but now I need some bandages for some arm and some ointment for my fingers. I never saw anything happen so fast! Oh!
I can't believe he was in that much pain and said all that without missing a
Get
word.
the bandages! Why are you standing
I was
there?
hoping there was more to the story.
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry, Claire, did you want a drink?
Listen, you have other things to worry about.
Right.
You know what this night is beginning to remind me of?
Platoon.
There's the car. I don't even want to know who it is. Why don't you go and look?
Oh, like it's gonna be good news, right? It's Glenn and Cassie.
Glenn and Cassie Cooper together?
That's how they're walking.
I heard they were having trouble.
Not walking.
Jesus! Do you know Glenn is running for the state senate in Poughkeepsie?
So
That's all he needs is to walk into here and be a part of a hushed-up suicide attempt. He can kiss his career goodbye.
maybe Ken will figure it all out before they ring the doorbell. Well, it's gonna be a tough campaign.
Listen, I have to go to the bathroom. You get the door. I'll be right out.
Wait a minute, I haven't gone since I got here.
Yes, you did in Mei Lee's room.
Yeah, but no one was at the door then.
The hell with it. Someone else will get the door. Come on.
Isn't anyone going to get the door? Chris, Claire.
Are you talking to me?
Not you, Ken. Put the towel back over your ears. Chris, Claire, where are you? Oh, screw it. I'm beginning to feel like my car.
Lenny, have you got those bandages yet? No one's answering the door? These are up to something, I know it. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. I don't know where everyone is.
You mean we're the first?
No, everyone's here. They're just spread out a little.
Could I have a drink, please? Double scotch, straight up.
Perry with lime, no ice.
Sure, fine. I don't believe we've met. I'm Ernie Cusack.
Hello, Ernie.
Excuse my hands, little accident in the kitchen.
Oh, sorry to hear it.
I'd love to stay and chat, but my wife is currently bleeding in the kitchen.
Your wife.
Yeah, Cookie cut her arm. I burned my fingers.
That's a shame.
Nothing too serious about. We'll have dinner ready soon. Nice meeting you both.
I wonder why they're not using the Chinese girl.
Do I look all right?
Yeah, fine.
I feel so frumpy.
God, no. You look beautiful.
My hair isn't right, is it? I saw when you were looking at it in the car.
No, I wasn't.
What were you looking at then?
The road, I suppose.
I can always tell when you hate what I'm wearing.
I love that dress. Always have.
This is the first time that I've worn it.
I've always admired your taste, is what I meant.
It's so hard to please you sometimes.
What did I say?
It's what you don't say that really drives me crazy.
What I don't say. How can it drive you crazy if I don't say it?
I don't know. It's the looks that you give me.
I wasn't giving you any looks.
You look at me all the time.
Because you're always asking me to look at you.
Well, it would be nice if I didn't have to ask,
It
wouldn't
would be nice if you didn't need me to look, which would make it unnecessary to ask.
It is so hard to ever get any support from you. You've got all the time for everything and everybody else in the world. But I've got to draw blood to get attention when I walk in a
We
room.
walked in the room together. It was already done. Cassie, please don't start. 45 minutes late as it is. I don't want to ruin this night for Charlie and Myra.
We are 45 minutes late because you scowled at every dress I tried on.
I didn't scowl. I smiled. You think my smile looks like a scowl? You think my grin looks like a frown, and my frown looks like a yawn?
Don't sneer at me.
It wasn't a sneer. It was a peep.
God, this conversation is so banal. I can't believe any of the things I'm saying. We sound like some bullshit TV sitcom
Hey, do we have to go to the language thing?
Oh no, Mr. Perfect. We don't have to get into any language thing. I don't want to risk a scowl, a frown, a yawn, a peeve, or a sneer. God forbid I show a human imperfection. I might wake up in the morning with divorce papers in my hands.
What's this thing lately with divorce? Where does that come from? I don't look at you sometimes because I'm always afraid you're thinking you don't like the way I'm looking at you.
I don't know what the hell you want from me, Glenn. I really don't.
I don't want anything from you. I mean, I would like it to be the way we were before we got the way we are.
God, you suffocate me sometimes. I want to go home.
Home? Cassie, we just got here. We haven't even seen anybody yet.
I don't know how I'm going to get through this night, Glenn. They all know what's going on. They're your friends. Jesus. And you expect me to behave like nothing's happening.
Nothing is happening. What are you talking about?
Don't you lie to me, Glenn. Don't you do it. The whole damn city knows about you and that cheap little
Would
twerp.
you keep it down? Nothing is going on.
Right.
You're blowing this up way out of proportions. I hardly even know the woman. She's on the Democratic fundraising committee. I met her and her husband at 2 cocktail parties, for God's sakes.
2 cocktail parties.
Yes, 2 cocktail parties.
Do you think I'm stupid?
No,
Do you think I'm blind?
no,
You think I don't know what's been going on?
yes, because you don't.
I'm going to tell you something, Glenn. Are you listening?
Don't you see my ears perking up?
I've known about Carol Newman for about a year now.
Amazing, since they only met her 4 months ago now. Now, I'm going to ask you to please lower your voice. The butler must be listening to everything.
You think I care about a butler and a bleeding cook? All of my friends know about your little bimbo. What do I care about domestic help?
I don't know what's gotten into you, Cassie. Do my political ambitions bother you? Do you feel threatened somehow because I'm running for the Senate?
State Senate! State Senate! Don't make it sound like we're going to Washington. We're going to Albany. 23 degrees below zero in the middle of winter Albany. You're not Times Man of the Year yet. You understand that, honey?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What was that?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, like I'm behaving badly, right? I'm the shrew witch wife who's giving you such a hard time. Let me tell you this, Mr. State Senator. I am not the only one who knows what's been going on. People are talking, kiddo, trust me.
What do you mean? You haven't said anything to anyone, have you?
Oh, so that's what you're worried about, right? Your reputation, your career, your place in American history. You know what your place in American history will be? A commemorative stamp of you and that bimbo in a motel together.
You are so hyper tonight, Cassie. You're out of control. You've been rubbing your crystal again, haven't you? I told you to throw those damn crystals away. They're dangerous. They're like petrified cocaine. Do not take your crystal out at the party, Cassie. It makes you crazy. Put it away. Don't let my friends see what you're doing.
Fine, don't let my friends see what you're doing.
Glenn, Cassie, I thought it was you. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
Not you! It's Glenn and Cassie.
We're fine. Just great. Hey, Len. Cassie, it's Len. Cassie.
Leonard.
Did it suddenly freeze up out there?
Freeze up?
Isn't that an icicle Cassie had there?
No, it's a quartz crystal.
Oh, where's Chris and Claire?
Did someone else come in?
It's Glenn and Cassie, I told you! Sorry, it's Ken. Bad cold. His ears are stuffed up. So who let you in?
The butler.
The butler? The butler's here?
Yeah, he's getting us drinks.
Well, is he alone?
No, the cook's with him.
Oh, Mei Lee. Thank God she came back. We haven't had any help here for a while.
Really? Where's Charlie and Myra?
Charlie and Myra? I guess they're in their room.
My towel fell off again, Lenny.
I'll get you a damn towel! First I gotta get the bandages! Excuse me, kids, I've gotta get some bandages. Charlie, Myra, mind if I come in? Sure, come on in!
Lenny! Lenny! Lenny, where you go?
Ken? Hey, it's Glenn and Cassie.
Lenny, is that you? Who is that? Glenn? Glenn!
Yeah, and Cassie, I hear you have a cold.
You think I look old? Well, I haven't been sleeping well lately. Hi, Cassie. Do the others know you're here?
Yeah, we just saw Lenny.
Have you seen Lenny?
Yeah, he just went up to Charlie's room.
I'm sorry, I can't hear a thing you're saying. A manhole cover just blew up next to my ear.
That's terrible.
I said a manhole cover just blew up next to my ear.
I can hear you.
I can't hear you. Is someone getting you guys drinks?
Yeah, the butler.
Oh no, there's no help here. They're in the Orient somewhere.
I think he's gone dotty.
The hot toddy would be great. I'm gonna go see if Lenny's in Charlie's room. We'll all be down in a minute. Myra, mind if I come in? Sure, honey, come on.
I will be right back.
Oh, where are you going?
To rinse my crystal. I suppose you'd like to make a quick phone call while I'm at it, huh? Anybody in there? Cassie, who's that?
It's me, Chris. Just a minute, Cass.
I didn't hear you ring, Cassie. I would have opened the door. Hi, Glenn. Mwah!
Hey, listen, is anything going on here?
I don't know. Who have you seen?
Well, Ken and Len for a second, and the butler and Mei Lee.
Mei Lee and the butler are here? My God, I must have been in there a long time.
Are you through in the bathroom?
Me? Yes, sure.
Well, you left it locked.
Who is it?
Cassie, who's that?
Claire. Just a minute, Cass. Oh, hi, Glenn. Hi, Cassie. Don't you look beautiful? Where are the boys?
Ken and Len are up with Charlie and Myra. Myra sounded very excited.
You spoke to Myra?
No, I heard her talk to Ken and Len.
I'd love to have a copy of that conversation.
Is anybody else in the bathroom? Because I have to go. Mei Lee and the butler are here.
You're kidding. Where's Ernie and Cookie?
I just met Ernie. Isn't he the butler?
Oh, no. Okay, we've got that one cleared up.
Then they're just back from the Orient?
I imagine so. You're so well informed.
What's everybody doing?
There was something on TV that they all wanted to watch.
Right! Very good, Chris.
Well, this is beginning to look like a party.
No, what are you guys watching up there?
Up where?
On TV.
That thing you went up to watch with Ken and Charlie and Myra.
What? Oh, that thing. That show. The PBS special on what's his name?
Hitler!
Yeah, the thing on Hitler.
On their 10th anniversary, you guys wanted to watch a special on Hitler?
Yeah, Hitler has a point. A whole new slant on him.
Dinner's coming along. Double scotch, straight up.
Oh, thanks.
Lenny, you got those bandages yet?
The bandage. Yeah, the bandages. I left them on Hitler on the television. I'll be right back.
Listen, I'm sorry I mistook you for the butler.
Oh, I sort of thought you did. No, I'm an analyst.
Oh, for Pete's sake, I'm Glenn. How's your wife doing?
Not too bad. The duck's frozen, but the spaghetti's boiling.
I meant her arm.
Oh, not too bad. She's a trooper. Her fingers are cramping up a little, though.
Oh, maybe she ought to see a doctor. Charlie's got one 10 minutes from here. Dr. Dudley.
Oh, we called him. He's busy.
You called about Cookie's arm?
No, about Lenny's neck?
Lenny's neck.
And when the doctor called back, we told him about Ken's ears.
Isn't that incredible? From a can of shaving cream exploded.
I thought it was a manhole.
Yeah, it was! But the pressure from the manhole cover caused the shaving cream can to explode!
I didn't hear that.
I got him.
Oh, there's certainly some excitement around here.
Guess who Glenn's doctor is?
You're kidding. I wish I did his taxes.
Wait, Glenn? Glenn Cooper? From Poughkeepsie? You're running for state senate, aren't you?
That's right.
I have a good friend who knows you very well.
Really? Who's that?
Harold Green.
Harold Green.
Harold Green.
Harold Green. Sure, I know Harold. We went to the University of Pennsylvania together. We had this interpretive dance class together. He was always that one guy way in the back because he had such weak ankles. I haven't seen him in years. What's he up to now?
Last time I
He's a damn proxy social new member who just comes to the club to eat lunches and spreads rumors.
At your club?
Come on, Ernie. Cookie's waiting in the emergency room.
Right. How much you guys Perrier? Nice to meet you, Glenn. Thought I was the butler.
Somebody, please, I need a drink real bad.
How's your ears, Ken?
A beer would be fine, thanks.
Maybe Charlie's got some eardrops. Hey, Leonard, did you see anything in the medicine cabinet when you were getting those bandages?
No, I didn't think about that.
I'll just go up and...
No! I remember I looked. There weren't any. I forgot I looked.
Is that a cat? I swear I just heard a cat meowing. There it is again.
It's a bone, Ken.
A bone? Glenn, why would he want a bone? It's a cat, not a dog.
Hello? I'm sorry, operator. We have a bad connection. What? Oh, yes. It's Harry and Joan from Venezuela.
This is gonna be good.
Joan? That's Cassie's cousin. Just wait, I'll get Cassie. I'm sure she'll want to talk to her. Cassie!
Hey, Joni. It's Lenny. Yes, we're all here. Yeah, we're having a great time. Cassie. What? Charlie and Myra, of course they're here. What'd you think? Claire, speak to her.
Me? She's calling for Charlie and Myra.
Will you just speak to her, please?
Cassie, it's Joan from Venezuela.
Joan? What a nice surprise! No, it's Claire. Yes, a terrific party. Myra? Oh, she looks beautiful. She's wearing a red kimono. Bailey's mother brought it for her from Japan. Wait a minute, I'll let you speak to her. Here, talk to her.
Don't give me the phone. I'll drive your kids to school for a year.
I've already done my part. I'm not the Red Cross.
Cassie, it's Joan and Harry. Don't you want to
Take
meet
it!
them?
Joan, hi, sweetheart. How's Venezuela? No, it's Chris. You sent a gift? A crystal vase from Stupin's. Gee, I think it's broken. Wait, Myra will tell you about it.
Cassie, are you all right?
Who didn't speak to her?
Ken. Ken didn't speak to her.
Ken, do you want to speak to Joan? What? Joe, do you want to speak to Joan?
Sure, Lenny, I'd love to go home.
Joan, this connection is bad. I think I'm losing you.
Cassie, we're losing the connection. Come on, will you?
It's Dinton, everyone. Who did that? Who banged on the door?
I did. Your cousin Joan's on the phone from Venezuela.
You scared the life out of me. I dropped my crystal down the toilet. A 2,000,000-year-old crystal. I can't take this. Don't you see your age, Myra? Let's go now.
Hello? Hello?
I think I'm gonna go get Chira and Mark.
No, I'll get hello? Myra, Charlie, Myra. Hello? Hello? Oh, this time it's permanent. Hello?
It's like a sin to lose your own crystal. It's like killing your own dog. Jesus.
Hello?
Cassie, really? Killing a dog?
Everybody grab
Hello?
some plates. Oh, God, my back.
I got Johnny.
Hello? What was that?
That was you, Ken. That was your fork hitting the plate.
My what?
Your fork hitting your plate.
You're fading out again, Glenn.
That wasn't me, Ken. That was Chris.
I can make out voices now. Just a little here and there.
Think I can have another cigarette?
No, no cigarettes.
I still can't get over it. I find the entire story so hard to believe.
He finds the story hard to believe. Because we acted our asses off to keep the truth from you.
Myra is gone.
Right.
The servants are gone.
Right.
Charlie shoots himself in the earlobe.
Right.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Why didn't I see it? People running up and down stairs, no one answering the door, a can of shaving cream exploding. I am on the staff of Bellevue Hospital. How could I believe such a story? You never let on.
Listen, I was so desperate for a smoke, I went into Charlie's bathroom and tried to light up a Q-tip.
Don't you have any self-control?
Of course I do. I only smoked half. Something's wrong with Ken.
Maybe he's still hungry. You want seconds, Kenny?
No, I think he wants to say something. What is it, Ken?
I can't take it anymore. The pressure is killing me. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Myra's not here. The house not here. Charlie's upstairs and he shot himself through the earlobe. Look, maybe it was attempted suicide, maybe it wasn't. I don't know, I don't care. I had to get that off my chest.
And it's all right, we know. Lenny told us.
You know?
Yes.
Well, who told you?
Lenny told us.
Glenn? Glenn told you?
No, Lenny! Lenny told
I
us!
wish you
Lenny!
were deaf again.
Lenny, is it true? Did you tell them?
Oh, Christ, finish your goddamn dinner and leave us alone, will you?
Give him a break. He's been through a lot today.
And I haven't? I acted my goddamn head off that Myra was here. I had actual conversations with her up there. I even did her voice in case someone was listening.
Was that you? Could have fooled me.
I did.
That's right, you did.
So, you really weren't watching Hitler on PBS?
No, we stopped everything to watch the rise and fall of Adolf Hitler. I don't believe you people.
It sounded so real.
What about you, Miss Cooper? What's her name?
Cassie.
What about you, Cassie? Do you think anything strange was going on?
Yes, for about 6 months now.
What does she mean? What do you mean?
You'll have to forgive her. She's still very upset about losing her crystal.
We could call a plumber. They get everything out. Wedding rings, car keys. I have an aunt who lost her dentures down the toilet, and they got those out.
And she wore them?
Well, obviously you clean them first.
They could have been blessed by the Pope. I still wouldn't put it in my mouth again.
Unless you're into crystals, you just wouldn't understand, right, Cassie? Apparently, they have some very special properties. They must be washed in cool spring water. They must be kept in direct sunlight. Cassie scrubs them every night with a soft, wet toothbrush. Oh, you never dry them in a towel. You just pat them in sort of a soft, leathery cloth. They are really quite delicate.
Well, gee, have you got them enrolled in a good school yet?
Come on, Claire. If crystals work for her, if they give her a sense of comfort and pleasure, what's wrong with it?
You don't have to defend me, Ernie. Crystals will be here millions of years after the planet is gone.
If the planet's gone, don't the crystals go with it? Lenny, don't.
I don't know if this would help Granny, but there's a big crystal chandelier in the dining room. Should I mention it to her?
Thanks, Chris, but I don't think so. Best to leave her alone now.
I'm not deaf, you know. I can hear. Maybe Ken can't, but I can.
I've been through the toilet myself. I've done it before.
I don't think it's the time or place to fix toilet sugar.
Yes, perhaps another time, another place.
Bleeding arm and all, Cookie. That was one hell of a meal. My hat's off to you.
Be
Somebody doesn't
What is it, Ken? Doesn't anybody want?
anybody want to go up and check on Charlie? It's been awful quiet up there.
How would you know?
What?
He's right. God, he's right. We've all been so busy eating and explaining to each other, we forgot all about Charlie.
Right, that's exactly what I'm saying.
All right, I'll go up and solve
Just
this
wait.
now.
Wait. We are all in a precarious situation here. Not only Charlie, but a lot of people's futures depend on how we deal with this issue.
Meaning you?
No. Cassie and I arrived late. We're hardly even involved.
And Ernie and I were cooking the whole time. Nobody told us. Sorry.
Well, I wanted to call the police, and Ken wouldn't let me call the police. Claire, didn't I want to call the police?
Lenny wanted to call the police.
So, what are you saying? That it's Ken's responsibility? He takes the rap for this?
No, we didn't say that. What we're saying is, if it comes down to it, he's the most logical. That's all.
I can't believe this. Ken almost went deaf trying to protect Charlie and everyone else here. I expected a little bit more from his friends. My God, what a bunch of wimps. Have you heard any of this, Ken?
Well, answer her, Glenn, have you?
Oh my God!
Good Lord, Cookie, what is it?
I lost my earrings. My good earrings. My grandmother's earrings.
Glenn, I'm worried about your wife. You sure she's gonna be okay?
Oh, yeah, she's fine. She's just in there trying to think of some way to get back at me. Took him for something. Yup, she's got one.
Please forgive me, everybody. I know I behaved badly tonight. No, I really haven't. I apologize. You see, I've had a rough day today. Rawr. And I'm just not here tonight.
That's all right. Neither are Charlie and Myra.
That's funny. That's truly funny, Lenny. I can't ever think of anything funny to say. How do you do that?
I don't know. I just, Can I get up and get you a glass of wine?
Why does it look like I need one?
Who is she getting back at? Glenn, you, or me?
All right, Cassie, cut it out.
What do you mean, sweetheart?
You know what I mean. Put your hair up and go sit in a chair.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Okay, excuse me. I'm gonna go get Charlie's gun.
Cassie? How about you and I go on the terrace and have a nice, quiet talk?
You do that and you'll have a back worse than mine.
You're on your own.
Oh, my goodness. I see what's going on here. This is really, truly incredible. Because the exact same thing happened to me and Glenn last week at a cocktail party for the Democratic Fundraising Committee. Oh, there was the nicest woman there. Very attractive, very sweet, very refined. And because I can feel so silly and insecure, I thought she was coming on to Glenn. They got up to dance, and they were as close as freshly laid wallpaper.
Okay, Cassie, I think we're going.
Excuse me, I must have eaten too quickly.
That was the intercom, Ken, not you.
I'll get it. Hello? Charlie, are you all right? It's Charlie.
Molly? Who's Molly?
Charlie! Charlie, not Molly!
Yes, Charlie, we're all here. Len, Glenn, Ken, Ernie, Claire, Chris, Cassie, and Cookie.
Isn't that odd how all the women's names begin with a C?
That's right.
Except Myra.
Her middle name is Claire.
And all the men's names are the same. Len, Glenn, Ken.
That's right.
Except for Charlie and Ernie.
Charlie begins with a C.
What is this, anagrams, for Pete's sake? Let the man talk on the phone.
Yes, Charlie, I understand. No, it's perfectly reasonable. You do what you have to do. We'll be here. He needs time to think.
Time to drink? He shouldn't be drinking with me.
They got drink!
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus
What? What is
Christ.
it? What?
My ears. Oh, they just popped. They just opened up. My God, it sounds like a subway station in here.
That is remarkable, and I'm having the first headache of my life.
I just remembered.
What?
Ernie's last name is Cusack. That begins with a C.
You just remembered your husband's last name?
I can hear my pulse. It's up a little, but it's not too bad.
Can I take it, Ken? I'm very good at things like that.
I am warning you, Cassie. You are going to end up in the same place your Crystal is.
Don't you threaten me, sweetheart, because I will start naming names.
That is it. I've got to stay, but I'm putting you in a taxi.
Never mind, I'll walk.
Walk? 22 miles. Cassie, wait. Come on, Cassie. Please wait. Cassie!
You know, I feel badly for her, especially because one day she'll grow old and die.
I just thought of another thing. Glenn went to Penn.
Oh, will you just shut up, Cookie?
If I had you on my group, I'd never need another group again.
I can hear them. Hear who? Glenn and Cassie. They're in the driveway, I swear. I can hear them
The
talking.
man is a German Shepherd.
I don't think it's your business to listen, Ken.
If he can hear through walls, it's his business.
They're arguing about something. About a woman. She's very upset.
I'd say she just kicked a car with her foot. Who owns the BMW?
Oh, shit! Good fight, like that.
I just figured it out.
I know what she's going to say. Len, Glenn, and Ken are all men.
No. Glenn Cooper. Glenn is the one Myra's been having the affair with.
You think so?
Figured out. Myra's been working very hard on Glenn's campaign 2-3 nights a week, late nights.
Of course, Charlie's not dumb. He puts 2 and 2 together. Confronts Myra with it, she confesses, he kicks her out of the house, tells the servants to go home, and then tries to blow his brains out.
You don't know that. That is an assumption on your part, a very, very dangerous statement to make. Don't you agree with me, Len?
No.
Why not?
I don't feel like it.
I'm gonna go upstairs and speak to Charlie and find out what's what.
Well, hold on a minute, wait. As far as Charlie's concerned, only Chris and I know about the gunshots, am I right?
Right. He never said a word to me. He had a pillow covering his ear the whole time.
So what you're saying is he doesn't know we know anything.
And he's got to know that there's no servants here and that we haven't seen Myra.
Well, right, but he doesn't know that you all know about the gunshots.
Slower. Go slower. Talk like we're children.
My point is that we told him that I wouldn't tell anybody.
And then you went ahead and told everybody.
No, I told you and Lenny. Lenny told everybody.
But you didn't hear me telling everybody. You were deaf then.
And then you told everybody after Lenny told everybody.
Go fast again. It doesn't make any difference.
What I'm trying to say is, as long as Charlie doesn't know...
Then why tell him now? I see your point. We have to keep up the subterfuge. If we all confront him now with everybody knowing about it, he could go to pieces. So until he tells us the story himself, we have to pretend like we don't know anything.
Right. I should be the one who goes up. I'll tell him that everyone's here, and when he'll ask if I told everybody what's happened.
You say no.
I say no. But then he'll ask me, well, if I'm up here and Myra's not here and the help's not here, then what did I tell everybody?
I think something's wrong with Cassie.
Whoops, what? Look, she threw up in the car.
She hit Glenn. His nose is bleeding.
Tell me when he hits her back. I'd love to watch that.
Quiet. I can hardly hear myself think. What was I saying?
You said I should be the one who goes up. I tell Charlie that everyone's here, and he asks, does everyone here know what's happened? You said I say no, and he said you say no. And then Charlie asked me, well, if I'm not down there, Myra's not down there, the help's not
All
there.
right.
I've got it. Here's what we do. Charlie will want to know what Ken told us, so Ken will tell Charlie that he told us that Charlie had a large benign wart removed from his ear this morning, but he's okay. Then suddenly Myra's mother had to take her to the hospital because Myra's mother broke her hip. Then suddenly the help left because they left the food here. We all got here, understood, and decided to cook the food ourselves. That's the story.
I wouldn't believe the mother breaking her hip.
Why not?
She died 6 years ago.
Her father broke
Her
his hip.
father lives in California.
Does she have a relative in the city?
She has her cousin Florence.
Then Florence broke her hip.
Florence is married. Why didn't her husband take her?
Then Myra broke her hip, the neighbors took her.
If only he had a wart removed, then Charlie could have taken
Yeah,
her.
can't you think of something else?
I did! I thought of the mother, the father, the cousin, the brother, and the damn hip! Nothing satisfies you people!
Look, nothing in that story is plausible. It just doesn't make any sense.
We don't need plausible! That man is in shock, mental anguish, and emotional despair! Logic doesn't mean shit to him right now! Excuse my language. The phone!
Don't you think we know it's a phone, Ernie? We all have telephones. We're all wealthy people here.
Hello? Glenn? Just a minute, please. It's a woman for Glenn.
So...
It sounds like Myra.
Holy crap, when it rains, of course!
Should I go get him?
Hello? Can I tell him who's calling? All right. Just a minute, please. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Well, what did she say when you asked who's calling?
She said, just a friend.
How did she say it?
She said, just a friend. How many ways are there to say it?
I'll tell you how many ways. Nervous, phony, sincere, drunk.
Scared, guilty, lying.
Offhanded, perplexed, deceitful.
Ominous, anonymous...
This isn't Scrabble, for Christ's sake!
Let me talk to her.
She didn't ask for you.
She didn't ask for you either. I know Myra's voice. Give me the phone. Hello? No, it isn't. It's Glenn's friend Len. No, Ken went to get Glenn. I'm sorry. You sound awfully familiar. Do I know you? I see. Hold on, please. I don't think it's her.
Well, who does it sound like?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Why would Meryl Streep call here?
I didn't say it was Meryl Streep. But you know how she sounds in the movies? Like, she always does her character perfectly, but it's not really her. That's how she sounded.
Like it's not Meryl Streep.
Now we're playing Trivial Pursuit. This is not a game show. Can we please go get Glenn? Give me the phone, Lenny. Hello? Yes, someone went to go get Glenn. Hello? She hung up. She must have gotten suspicious.
Well, be quiet. I can... Hear something.
I'll bet it's the Concorde landing in London.
It's a car coming up the driveway.
Maybe it's Myra.
Maybe it's Harry and Joan from Venezuela.
We got trouble. Oh God, have we got trouble.
What is it?
The police. It's a police car.
Okay, I warned you. I told you we should have called the police, and now look what happened. The police came.
Well, who would have called the police?
Maybe it was Myra.
Maybe it was Charlie.
Maybe it was Cassie. You were fighting with her, weren't you? Did she use the phone in my car?
Not to call. She hit me with it.
She broke my phone. My new phone in my new car.
Well, everybody calm down! I think we've got to figure out what to say when they come in.
They're trying to talk to Cassie. She won't roll down the windows.
My windows? They're going to bust in my windows. I'm going to take my car home in an envelope.
Why do you leave her out there in the car? She's in no condition to answer police questions.
She's in good enough condition to smash my nose. Damn it, there's blood on my shirt.
And you're running for state senate? I wouldn't let you run for Chinese food.
What's wrong with you people? I've got a 6-year-old child at home who behaves better than we do.
Fine, then tell him to come over here and talk to the police.
Will you take it easy, Lenny? She's done her share. She's the one who called Dr. Dudley.
Everyone called Dr. Dudley. He's in the yellow pages in China, for Christ's sake.
Maybe Dr. Dudley called the police.
It's the phone again!
He's right. He got it twice in a row. This genius is going to save our lives.
Hello? Just a minute, please. It's the same woman for Glenn.
What same woman?
She wouldn't say. Maybe it was Myra, maybe it was Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
You know how she always sounds in the movies like she does the character perfectly, but it's not really her. That's how this person sounded.
We've got 2 cops coming in, and she's giving us a resume of the party.
They're on the way over.
Hello?
They're on the way over.
Oh, hi. How are you? No, it's not a cold. It's a telephone injury.
Look, the one thing that we can't let them do is see Charlie, okay? We can't let him downstairs or them upstairs.
I tried talking to Cassie, but she's very upset.
Above all, no false statements. We must keep within the law. This above all. Agreed?
Yeah, to thine own self be true. We're in the hearts of better men. Are you insane? They're at the damn door right goddamn now.
Of course I think you should talk to her, but I can't get her out of the car.
What about the gunshots? They're gonna ask about the gunshots. What do we tell them about the gunshots?
Okay,
Jesus.
Are you still at the 911
Kill him.
number?
Somebody kill him. Hit him over the head with the telephone.
I'm very serious about this, but I'm not going to be able to hold my bladder.
I know! We tell them we never heard the gunshots.
Oh, you mean lie to them?
Yeah, what happened to this above all?
Not gonna work tonight, maybe some other time.
Listen, if you let me go to the bathroom, I promise I'll come back.
Listen, I know you're a great friend, and I thank you for all the wonderful
Leave
support.
him. Let's run for our lives and leave that schmuck to the cops.
Okay, I can't talk anymore. I'll call you back later. I will. Goodbye. Okay, what's going on?
Well, about 6 weeks ago, we got an invitation to this party.
Lenny! All right, everybody, think. Why didn't we hear the gunshots?
We are all deaf people. We meet once a week. That's why we didn't hear the doorbell.
Now I know why they call her Cookie.
I've got it! We were watching the Hitler program. The cannons were bombing Berlin. We couldn't hear anything else.
There was no Hitler program. We made the whole thing up to fool this asshole.
Oh, hey, I've just got enough of you, Lenny.
We've got to let them in.
Claire, open the door.
I can't. I'm in charge of the music.
That's it.
What's it?
The music was on. We were all dancing. We couldn't hear the gunshots. Claire, put on the music.
Look, just wait. There's one more thing we have to do.
What?
One of us has to be Charlie, just in case. Just in case what? Just in case the police want to speak to Charlie.
Ken is right. Charlie is in no condition to tell them the real story.
Of course not. No one's heard the real story yet. We have to be sure that the story that they hear isn't the story that gets us all in trouble.
I never saw a sinking ship empty so fast.
I agree. Ken is absolutely right. Thank you. One of you 3 guys has to be Charlie.
When did you give up your Y chromosome?
I didn't even hear the gunshots.
Bang, bang, you chicken bastard!
Isn't it against the law to impersonate
impersonate another real person.
Yes, it is, dear, but not if you do it well.
Can you believe we actually married these men?
Do you really want to spend 30 years in a maximum security prison wearing a tux? Glenn is right, Glenn. We're all in this together. So here's how it works. You put out one finger or two fingers, and if three guys are the same and one guy's different, then that's who plays Charlie. Who made you the Godfather? Do you have a better idea? Yeah, let the women wrestle for it.
Oh, let's just get this over with, for Christ's sakes.
Ready? On three. 1, 2, 3. 2 and 2. No good. 1, 2, 3. All the same. Again. 1, 2, 3. Ah, Lenny. What do you mean, Lenny?
We all have 2 fingers out. You have 1 finger.
Bullshit! It was 2 fingers. I got duck grease on my finger.
1 finger!
It was 2, I swear to God.
1 finger, 1, I saw it!
That man graduated from Johns Hopkins.
Go upstairs, Lenny. Don't come down unless we call him.
No, I'm anxious to come as Charlie. Are you kidding me? Claire, put on the music.
All right, kids, hurry up. Get your partners.
It looks like it's going to turn that thing off.
Excuse me, officer. What seems to be the problem?
Sorry, I didn't mean to bust the door open.
Then why didn't you ring first?
I did. 5 times.
5 times? We didn't hear it.
Music must have been on so loud you couldn't hear it.
That's what it was.
It was on
So loud. Well, that seems to be the trouble, officer.
Well, just sort of routine investigation, sir. My name is Officer Welsh. This is Officer Putney. Is this your house?
Oh, my house? No, I live elsewhere, other than here.
As do I, who live elsewhere, that is. So, what seems to be the problem, officer?
All right, take it easy, calm down. I just want to know the owner's name.
Well, we'd be delighted to tell you, but I believe that first it is customary for you to inform us why these questions are being asked.
You're a lawyer, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, as a lawyer, you're aware you're not obligated to answer these questions, but I was hoping someone would be cooperative enough to tell me the owner's name.
Brock. Charlie Brock.
And is Mr. Brock home at the present?
I don't know. Chris, is Charlie at home?
Charlie? I think he went to walk the dog.
Then he'll be back soon.
I don't think so. It was a dachshund. They take very small steps.
He is home, officer. He came back.
Well, may I please have a word with Mr. Brock?
Well, you caught us at a very awkward time, unfortunately. Well, as you can see, we're in the middle of celebrating a party.
Yes, I've noticed. What's the occasion?
The 10th wedding anniversary of Charlie and Myra Brock.
It wouldn't take long. I just need a minute of his time.
Well, right. Unfortunately, Mr. Brock is sleeping.
Sleeping in the middle of his anniversary party.
Yes, he was feeling depressed and he took a sleeping pill.
Well, then may I please speak to Mrs. Brock?
She's not home.
She's not.
No, that's why Mr. Brock was feeling depressed.
And where is she?
Where?
Her father broke his hip. She had to take him to the hospital.
During the middle of her anniversary party? Couldn't someone else have taken it?
Her father lives in California.
It has to do with cousins and wars and hits. It's very complicated.
Something wrong with your eye.
Me? Oh, yeah, I was putting in some drops earlier. Most of the bottle went in.
And your name?
My name?
Yes, sir.
You mean my name?
Is there something wrong with giving me your name?
I'm sorry, officer. I just can't see very well.
You don't have to be able to see to talk, sir. The drops didn't go in your mouth, did they?
I feel you're being unreasonably abusive to these people, officer, and I demand that before any further questioning, you tell us what all this is about.
All right. May I ask who the owner of the BMW outside is?
That's my husband's car.
And his name?
You don't have to answer that, Claire.
His name is Leonard Gans.
No, I object!
I ain't a judge of the sane court, and I do not have a gavel. I just want to know who the man is.
Well, you still haven't told us what all this is about, so we're still not telling you where Mr. Gans is.
I don't know why I always have problems in this neighborhood. All right. At approximately 8:15 tonight, an auto accident occurred on 12th and Danbury. A brand new red 1990 Porsche convertible smashed into the side of a brand new BMW four-door sedan. Now, you know it wasn't the BMW's fault because the Porsche was a stolen car. Stolen right off the dealer's lot at 8:15 tonight. The man in the Porsche got away. Now, do you know who the Porsche belonged to?
How would I know?
It belonged to Deputy Mayor Charles M. Brock, bought for him as a surprise anniversary present from his wife Myra.
Surprise hardly says it all.
Wait, so you're here to investigate the car accident?
That's right. Now, if Mr. Gans is here, I'd like to have a word with him. And if he's not, the police department would like to know where he is.
Could I ask you to step outside for just a minute, officer?
Why?
Well, you see, Mrs. Gans is one of my clients, and I believe that under the circumstances, I would like to consult with her before any further questioning. It's within our rights.
1 minute. That's all you get.
All right, we have to be fast. One of us has to be Lenny.
What are you talking about?
The man doesn't even know about the gunshots. He just wants to ask Lenny about the accident. Lenny can't be Lenny because Lenny has to be Charlie in case he wants to ask Charlie about the new Porsche. But Charlie can't be Charlie because Charlie's sitting up in Charlie's room with a bullet hole through his ear.
Do you understand him in real life?
Actually, we really don't talk all that much.
Look, we have to play again.
Oh, leave me out of this stupid game.
I know it's stupid, but we don't have any other options. We need a Lenny.
Never mind, the girls will do it. Come on, girls, get in a circle. The odd woman's husband is Lenny.
My husband is Lenny.
No, Lenny is Charlie. You're playing for Glenn. Just get in a circle.
I don't know how to play this game.
Just put out 1 or 2 fingers. We'll do the counting, and the odd finger loses, all right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. No, your fingers, Cookie. Open your fist.
I just don't want to lose my earrings again.
Just 1 or 2 fingers, all right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's me. Crap. Sorry, Ken.
It's all right. I'll be Lenny. Ernie, you want to grab the door?
Oh, glad to see you aren't all dancing. Now, where's Mr. Gans?
Well, he's right here in this room, officer. I am Leonard Gans.
You are?
Yes.
How come it took you a whole minute to think of your name?
Well, you see, never rush your answers. Harvard Law School.
Never trust a man if he doesn't know if he's here or not. Police Academy. Who are you, ma'am?
I'm his wife. His wife's best friend, her, Mrs. Gans.
And are you here alone?
No, I'm here with my husband, Mr. Gorman.
And where is he?
Must have gone home early.
Not much of a party, is it?
It's had its ups and downs.
All right, Mr. Gans. Tell us about this accident in full and complete detail.
The accident? Well, could I ask you to step outside just one more time?
I ain't going no place, nowhere, no time. This is it. This is where I'm staying till I get what I came for, even if my whole family has to move in. What's that?
1086, putting you over. Check, got it, hold it. Red 1994 convertible located at 5th and Market in Terrytown. Suspect apprehended. They said to call it a night.
Well, I guess that ties that little bundle up. Sorry to bother you folks.
Oh, it's okay.
There will be further questioning for you tomorrow, Mr. Gans, but there's no need to take any more of your time. You folks have a good night.
You too.
We'll have to see the officers.
I know I've seen you someplace before. What's your name again?
Glenn Cooper.
Were you ever on TV?
As a matter of fact, yes. I'm running for the state senate.
That's right, you did that interview on PBS. How come you're so afraid to give me your name?
Oh, you know, when you're in politics, you just don't want to get mixed up with these kinds of things.
Yes, but you weren't involved in the accident, unless you witnessed it.
Oh, no. My wife and I arrived late. We didn't even hear the gunshots.
What gunshots? I said what gunshots?
I suppose the gunshots that were fired when they were chasing the stolen car?
That was 12 miles away in Terrytown. You got 20/20 hearing, Mr. Cooper.
1086, putting you over. Right. Check, will do. reported 2 gunshots were fired around 9 p.m. from inside 1257 Peekskill Road, Sneedon's Landing. Investigate.
Wow. 1257 Peaksville Road. Anybody want to tell me about these gunshots? You're saying nobody heard the gunshots.
Music runs so loud.
Outside in BMW.
That's my wife, Cassie.
I'd like to have a word with Miss Cooper. Connie, get her in here.
Connie? With a C?
It looks to me like you folks have had yourselves a mighty fine dinner. I'd like to speak to the help.
There is no help.
Then who did all the cooking?
I did.
And your name?
A Cookie.
Your real name, ma'am.
That is my real name. And I have sisters named Candy and Taffy, I swear to God.
Is that blood on your shirt, Len?
This, yes, I cut myself with a fork during dinner.
Is that blood on your shirt, Glenn?
Me? Oh, yeah. Must have rubbed against Len.
Ken, Len, and Glenn. That's rather weird.
It's just a coincidence.
I guess it is. My name is Ben. Are you all right, Miss Cooper?
I'm not pressing any charges. My lawyer will handle this.
It was an accident. She dropped the electric cigarette lighter on the leather seat. I grabbed her to pull her out of the car.
That's one nasty blow to the nose you got there. How'd you get that?
My wife was hanging up the car telephone in the dark. My head was just hanging a little too low.
My. We've got ourselves a lot of cartoon humor in this case now, don't we? You hurting too, ma'am?
No! It's my back. I can't sit, stand, or walk.
And you didn't hear the gunshots either, I suppose.
No, I was dancing. Dancing is good for my back?
And to think I was almost out the door with this case. Miss Gorman.
Miss Gorman! Right, Miss Gorman, me. Yes.
And what do you do?
Well, mostly I've been helping with the drinks.
Your occupation.
Oh, nothing. No, not nothing. I'm a lawyer, sorry, and I'm a mother. I have 2 children, a boy, no, one child, sorry, I'm very nervous.
You and everyone else, ma'am. I'm gonna say something that's not a part of my official capacity. But I don't believe one goddamn word I've heard in this room tonight. I believe there were gunshots, and I believe someone or everyone are trying to cover it up. A man gets hit in the nose, another man stabs himself with a fork, someone's BMW gets smashed up, and the host takes a short-legged dog for a long walk and then goes to sleep. The hostess takes her father to California with a broken hip, and nobody hears 2 gunshots because everybody's dancing, including a woman named Cookie, who's been cooking all night and can't stand or walk. You people have to deal with me. I'm a real cop, you know, not someone named Elmer your kids watch on the Disney Channel. Now, I want some real answers. Some intelligent answers, some believable answers, and answers that don't make me laugh. But first, I want to speak to Mr. Brock and figure out what the hell is going on here, including the possibility of him having 2 bullet holes in him. So, I'll give you 5 seconds to go and get him, or I'll take 2 seconds to go up and get him myself. Don't mess with me now. I'm so close to promotion I can smell it, and I'm not going to mess it up with this case. So, do I start counting or do I start to walk? It's up to you.
Okay, wait. Please, wait. Come on. Wait. Ernie, Len, I think it's time we call Charlie and tell him to come down, don't you?
Definitely. Absolutely.
Hello? Charlie, are you ready for us now? We're ready for you now. So right, Charlie, it's just a hysteric nerve reaction.
Oh, what's wrong with him?
He thinks you went temporarily blind. Just put some water on your eyes and come down, Charlie. We have 2 nice police officers who'd like to speak with you. Why? Because you put 1 finger out, that's why! He's fine. He's coming down.
The truth is, officer, we were trying to protect Mr. Brock tonight because he's a dear friend of ours. But we know we're all in jeopardy if we hold back the truth. There were 2 gunshots here tonight. I personally did not hear the gunshots and did not come forth with the information, despite the fact that I did not hear them.
Stop helping so much, Glenn.
Nevertheless, Mr. Brock is willing to tell us the full and complete story, the details of which none of us have heard yet, about the disappearance of his wife Myra, the missing help, and the 2 gunshots, which I did not hear.
I think I'm getting another spasm in my back.
Oh, who gives a shit, Cookie?
Hey, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Feeling all right, Charlie?
My name is Officer Welsh, Mr. Brock. This is Officer Putney. Take a seat. Take this down, Connie. All right, Mr. Brock, tell us from the beginning exactly what happened in this house tonight.
Does anyone want a tart?
Ma'am. Go ahead, Mr. Brock.
Okay, let's see the story as it happened, as I remember it, as I'm telling it. Oh God. Well, here it goes. At exactly 6 o'clock tonight, I came home from work. My wife Myra was upstairs in her dressing room getting dressed for the party. I grabbed a bottle of champagne from the refrigerator and headed upstairs. Rosita, the Spanish cook, was in the kitchen with Ramona, her Spanish sister, and Romero, her Spanish son. They were preparing an Italian dinner. As I climbed the stairs, I said to myself, I can't believe I love my wife so much. Myra was putting on the perfume I bought her for Christmas. I purposely buy it for her because it drives me crazy. I tapped on her door. She opens it. I hand her a glass of champagne. I make a toast. To the most beautiful wife a man ever had for 10 years.
Oh.
She says, to the best man in the best 10 years a beautiful wife ever had. We drink, we kiss, we toast again. To the loveliest skin on the loveliest body that has never aged a day in 10 wonderful years. She toasts to the most gentlest hands that ever stroked the loveliest skin that never has aged a day in 10 wonderful years. We drink, we kiss, we toast. By 7 o'clock, the bottle is finished, my wife is sloshed, and I'm completely toasted. Then, I smell the perfume. The perfume I could never resist. I tell you this, not with embarrassment, but with a passion for love that grows stronger and more lasting as every new day passes. We lay there, spent, naked in each other's arms, complete in our happiness. It's now 8 o'clock and it's grown dark. Suddenly, a gentle knock on the door. The door opens. A young man stands there looking down at us with a knife in his hands. Myra screams. Ah! I jump up and rush for the gun in my drawer. Myra grabs a towel and shields herself. I then rush in with the pistol, ready to save my wife's life. Then the young man says in Spanish, Yo quito ese diablo porque esa enchilada en quito minuto. But I don't speak Spanish, and I've never seen Rosita's son Romero before, and I didn't know that the knife was to cut the salad, and he was asking if he should eat up the dinner now. So, I aimed my gun at him. Myra screams and pulls my arm. The gun goes off and shoots me in the earlobe. Ah! Rosita's son Romero runs downstairs and tells Rosita and Ramona, Mamacita, mil que paso, el hombre, ay bajo allá. Mil que paso, el hombre que loco que bang bang. The crazy man took a shot at him. So, Rosita, Ramona, and Romero all left in a huff. Suddenly, a car pulls up. It's the first guests. Myra grabs a robe and runs downstairs after Rosita, Ramona, and Romero. Otherwise, we'd have no dinner! But they all leave in there Alfa Romeo. I'm looking out the window. It's dark out. I think someone's stealing my beautiful old Mercedes. So, I take another shot. Bang! Myra runs down to the basement where we keep our cedar chest. She's looking for a dress she wore last year to the Bonds of Israel. But she can't find the lights, trips down the stairs, and passes out in the dark. I then run downstairs looking for Myra. But I notice that the basement door is open. Afraid that the strange-looking kid will come back, I lock it, not knowing that Myra's still down there. Then I run back upstairs to get some aspirin because my earlobe is killing me from the hole in it. But the blood on my fingers gets in my eyes. Ah! I'm blind! So, I take 4 Valium instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hear the guests downstairs. I want to tell them to look for Myra, but I suddenly can't speak from the Valium. So, I begin to write a note. But it looks like gibberish, and I don't want them to think it was a suicide note. And my friend, Glenn Cooper, was coming to the party, and it would be bad for his campaign to get mixed up with a suicide. So, I tore it up and flushed it down the toilet just as they walked in. They're yelling at me, "What happened? What happened?" And just before I could tell them what happened, I passed out on the bed. And that is the whole goddamn story, as sure as my name is Charlie Brock.
I buy it. I buy the whole thing. You know why I buy it? Because I liked it. I didn't believe it, but I liked it. I love my wife too, and I want to get home to her early. No need to take any more of your time, folks. Take care of that ear, Mr. Brock, and have a happy anniversary.
Where in the whole wide world did you find the guts to tell a story like that?
I made it up? Of course you made it up, but when? Sentence by sentence, word by word. I didn't know where the hell I was going, I just kept going.
You don't even speak Spanish.
I made the Spanish up too?
You idiot! We all could have gone to jail for perjury.
That was the real challenge. The ultimate chutzpah. It was the best goddamn time I've ever had in my life.
I am impressed, sincerely and deeply impressed. You have, without a doubt, one of the weirdest minds I've ever come across.
Toast to my husband, Lenny. Just when I was beginning to get bored with our marriage, I fell in love with him all over again.
Lenny. I have an interesting question.
What?
What do you think really happened to Charlie and Myra?
Hello? Charlie! Yeah, we're all here. You up to having some visitors? Fantastic. We'll be right up. Charlie's gonna tell us the whole story.
I hope it's shorter than Lenny's story.
Honey, can we go back later and look for my crystal?
I'll buy you 1,000 crystals, Angel.
Open the door, let me out.
Who is it?
It's